Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Trinity and I'm coming back with a bigger ponytail. When I went to high school, I didn't get the warmest welcome. Like, it was like on day one, people just didn't like me. So my middle school was right beside the high school. So it was like middle school, high school. So once you graduated from middle school, you most likely, unless you moved, you went to that high school. At the moment, I did have a boyfriend and he went to high school before me. I was still in middle school, and for 1 year he was at the high school. And once I got to high school, oh my goodness, there was these girls that just did not like me. They did not like me at all. The first day that I attended high school, on day one, I was already getting looks, like stank looks. And it was one girl out of the group that I know that had to be the leader of them all. As soon as she gave me a look, all the rest of them gave me a look. So I'm just going to assume that these were her friends, her posse. I didn't really understand it. At first I blew it off, but as days went on and I just kept on feeling like negative vibes from these girls, like when I would walk through the hall or I'll be in the cafeteria, or whenever I would be with my boyfriend, I would get these looks from afar. And I told my boyfriend about it, and he told me, he was just like, oh, well, you know, she likes me. She's been liking me all this year. And I'm like, oh, okay, so she mad. Now, I didn't think it was a good enough reason for her to have so much hate towards me. Like, come on, like, it was just so petty. I was so happy to be out of middle school and high school, because one thing I realized was, like, man, people can be so petty. I mean, we all can be petty sometimes. We all have petty moments, but it's just like, really, like, y'all need to grow up. Like, you're older than me, you're in a higher grade than me, and you acting this way. So one day I'm in class with my friends, and it was this art class. I really love that class because I love art, I love drawing, blah blah blah. And my friend was telling me, she was just like, you know, this girl named da-da-da. Anyways, her name was Brittany, and my friend was saying, do you know Brittany so-and-so? And I'm like, yeah, she doesn't like me. And my friend was like, yeah, she doesn't, because I have a class with her and she was saying this, that, this and that, this and that. My friend told me that she was calling me a rat. That's what she was calling me around school. She was calling me a rat, which I don't know why, because please, girl. But that's what she was calling me, and she was saying that she wants to put me in a box and kick me around. That's what my friend was saying. So my friend would tell me in art class that she would talk so much junk about me, like on an everyday basis, which I couldn't believe that I was so valuable. You don't have a valid reason to really hate me and talk so much junk about me and say that I'm a rat, and you want to put me in a box and kick me around, which I thought it was pretty funny. I had to deal with it for a very long time, and not only that, her friends, whenever one of her friends would see me, they would give me a look, or they would kind of, you know, whisper off to the corner, talking whatever, and I never understood why. It was just like, why are y'all wasting so much time talking about me? I'm not worried about you. You shouldn't be worried about me. I did also see them at the buses, and that made things even more uncomfortable for me, because it was just like, oh, here we go. I really hated standing at the buses waiting on my bus. I really wish I was a car rider. Like, I hated riding the bus, I really did. But I would hate just being at the buses, because it was just so tempting to run over and like slap one of these hoes in their face. And it was just like, man, I can't do that. I can't do that. It's not even worth it, especially if they're not gonna come over here and pop off. So it was just so aggravating for me to have to kind of just take it, kind of like, I know they talking junk over there, but you know what? Hold your peace, hold your peace. Now, while I was dealing with that, there was even more situations happening. It was this other girl named Brittany. Oh my goodness, like, I swear to y'all, I don't know. Brittany's didn't like me back in the day. And I remember being at lunch, chilling with my friends, and just having a good time chilling with my friends, and all of a sudden, like, she stares at me from a distance and she gives me like this mean look. Next thing I know, she's walking over to my table, and now I'm in a booth. In our cafeteria, we had like these little booth looking things, and I was on the inside of the booth, and she came to the table and she told my friend to get up. My friend got up out her seat, which she ain't loyal. She wasn't loyal because she knew that this girl was trying to tell her to move to get closer to me, and she got up like instantly. Like, what kind of friend are you? What kind of friend are you that's just gonna allow a bully just to tell you to move for her to get closer to me to do whatever she's gonna do? Obviously my friend was scared of this chick, so okay. So my friend gets up and she moves, and here goes the bully. She gets into the booth and she gets in my face. You guys, when I tell you she gets in my face, now I'm not gonna say she got in my face, but I'm gonna say she got in my space. She got in my face talking about,
why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me? What you looking at?
What? Maybe you just mad. Maybe you mad because you saw a pretty face staring your way. From what I remember, I wasn't staring at her. I mean, maybe I glanced or whatever it was, but it wasn't even supposed to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, this wasn't supposed to be a problem. So she's all up in my face. I don't know, and she wasn't swinging like this because she didn't have no hair to swing, okay? The girl was bald-headed. She was petty, and you know what? Whenever I think about how petty she was and how much I really should have slapped her on sight for that, really should have got slapped. And no, I did not hit her and I didn't slap her. I just was like, hey, like, nobody was staring at you. Nobody wants to stare at you. And then she went ahead about her merry way. What pissed me off the most is the fact that it's like she wanted a crowd or something, because while she was doing that, everybody was all around looking, waiting for something to happen. So clearly she wanted some attention, and I guess since I was short and small, and at the moment I did have glasses, she probably thought that I was just an easy target. So I guess she felt like picking on me that day. After she left to go to her table, I look at my friend, I'm just like, girl, like, are you my friend? Like, are you loyal or something? If anything, you should have just sat there tight. Like, don't get up. Why are you gonna get up? Just for her to get closer to me so it can be an even bigger problem? I didn't appreciate my friend doing that at all. Like, if you have any friends out there that's just willing to put you in positions that you know that you shouldn't be in or that you don't want to be in, and I don't think they're your friends. I was so over middle school and high school because it was just a petty environment. That's why I kept my circle really small, and I did more observing than anything. I wasn't a talker in high school. I had a huge personality, but I definitely bottled it in because I was just like, you know what, I can't trust these people. I'ma just run track and try to make good grades and mind my own business. So yeah, let me stop ranting. I really hope you guys enjoyed this story. I hope that it helps someone out there, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up for more. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.
She get that money.